Good. Go.
Okay, once I sew those two ends, there's something I wanted to do, and that's called pressing. All right? And so you want to try and, now I basted these, but I think I could have basted them a little bit tighter, because now I want to go back and kind of press this back a little bit, and this doesn't finger press at all. So what I did is I went on this side and I steamed it, but if you put brown paper between these layers, then you won't get an indent. Although because of my interfacing, I'm really not getting much of an indent. But you want to try and kind of push this back a little bit as you press, so that, and that looks pretty even, because you can't see the basting, but when I pull it back, it's about even. You can see a little bit more here, and the same on this side. And then press that, so that, you just press that till you get it looking even, and then on this side. So I would just steam that. But again, be careful you don't get the ridges. Okay, the next thing you're gonna do is cut out your pocket lining fabric. And you can do this a couple ways. What I recommend is to make your pocket lining out of your lining fabric for your jacket, or a fabric that's actually called pocket lining fabric. You can also use muslin. This is just a cheap little thing we found in the closet. So what you want to do is cut this, and we decided to go ahead and cut it 8 inches wide by 15. Now that means that my pocket's going to end up about like this. So if you want a deeper pocket, then make it a little bit longer. And because we don't want the lining fabric to show when you open up your pocket and go inside, you want to have fashion fabric underneath it as it opens up, and not lining fabric like that. That looks terrible. So what you're going to do is cut a little piece. This is 3 inches by 8 inches, and we just laid it on top of the lining fabric, and we just I just went ahead and did a serpentine along the edge, and I kind of experimented on this. So this is wide. This is quite a bit wider. This is the width that it comes, and it's very close together and wide. So first of all, I made it wider apart, like 1.5 I think it was, and then I thought, well, that's way too wide. So then I went down to like 3. So your stitch width is 3, and your stitch length is going to be about 1 to 1.5. So as you can see, I ended up being smaller and smaller, and then I got down here and thought, oh, I want this a little closer together. So I think by the end I found what I wanted here. So anyway, I would suggest doing that before you do it on your pocket. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to turn this to the wrong side, and my pocket's going to come down like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pocket and I'm going to put the right side together on this edge. Okay, notice how I've got the right side because this is the right side here. And I'm going to match this up to this edge, and I'm just going to put some pins in here, and the pins aren't going to go all the way through. That's okay, I just want to attach this pocket lining here. So I just kind of pin it like that. Make sure that is up here. This is a really loosely woven cheapo fabric, and see how it goes. It's a little bit wider because we need a little extra for the seam-allowance there. Okay, all right, so once I have that there, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this back, and I'm going to stitch right along where I stitched before. So let's go over to the machine.